Good evening, everybody. This is JD. This one here is basically for all you people out there who support me, each and every one of you. And I'm not talking about 10, 15. I'm not talking about 20. I'm not talking about 100. I'm talking about thousands of you. I know there's thousands because the amount of emails I answer every single day. A lot of you people must wonder how I do it, or you think I get just a little bit because I spend the time to take to answer your emails. Just to give you an example of how many of my supporters out there I really have, for me to get this video just on YouTube to all my people, it takes over a whole day. I'm talking about me making the video today, and tomorrow morning I will probably start sending these videos out at 25 at a time to my contact and friends, and I won't finish till the end of the day. There's thousands. Some of you, I know, you think, well, why do I bother you now? I mean, we're so far from the election. But actuality, for the 2012 election, we are not. Do you realize that some states require that you register to get on the ballot a year and a half before the actual election? I can use Texas off the top of my head. January of the year before the election, not the January of the year, but the year before, they require your name to be sent in and registered. Matter of fact, we're going to start sending it into all the states, even though I do not have a vice president at this time. But why am I making this video? I'm making this video because it's time for you all out there who support me, who say, yes, we want to put an American in the White House, and yes, we want somebody in the White House that's going to represent the people, not the political party. And yes, you have a lot of great ideas. You have to understand, you have to get active, not me. I'm a great candidate, and you can write me in, or if I get on the ballot, you can vote me in. But unless you tell other people about me, unless you send them to me at YouTube to check out those videos, they really don't know what I stand for. They don't know what my position is. They don't know anything about me except that I am me. From nowhere, a nobody. I went on one of these new blogging programs, and I run into this guy, and I'm going on, and he's arguing with me. I mean, literally, the guy is arguing with me about a better candidate. And he's arguing some of the things, and I said, yeah, those are what I stand for too. Yes, I do. Yes, that's what I say too. And he's saying, well, I'm going to support this guy because I feel that he actually is better. And then after I really start doing some talking with him and stuff, and he was getting a little belligerent with me, calling me a spanner because, I would write out a letter and then do it several times over, and then I would send it like, you all know what you get on your write-up. I don't send each of you individual write-up. I do some things, but I send it to 25 to the group, and I do it on Microsoft Word. He says spanning, and I said no, and we went on, and we're going back and forth, and he's telling me about this other guy. Little did I realize, and this other guy was very much supporting the exact same programs I was. Little did I realize, and little did he realize, he was arguing with the guy that he is supporting, the other guy. I was the other guy. Well, I need you out there to start telling people about me. Remember, I said I can't do it alone. We can't put the American people in our government unless we do it together. Now, I know there's a lot of you people out there who are Ron Paul. He sounds very much like me. And we do have a lot of things in common. And I'm sure that he listens to my videos because he is on one of my contacts that gets every video that I make. But the truth is, Ron Paul, you're not needed as the President of the United States. You're needed in Congress. We need Americans more in Congress. I can lead, but without people like Ron Paul in Congress, we can't get it done. So I need you to start looking around at these different political figures and see who is not a party person, but who believes in our country. A person who believes the United States should have never, ever gone into Iraq. But now that we have a responsibility to fix it up. A person who believes that our government should not be bailing out big business and helping the consumer, the individual. That's where the problem is. A person who believes that we do not need a socialist state, but yes, there are people who need help right now. And that is where our government should be. Not on the permanent unemployment list, the people who never worked. But we should be backing up the people who have worked so hard for everything and have supported this government. We need those people. We need people in Congress like Ron Paul, who believes our government has grown beyond the bounds of the Constitution and needs to be reduced in size. We need people like Ron Paul in Congress who believes that the tax systems is so out of date, so adequate, so incapable of properly functioning for a country of this size, that it needs to be overhauled. We need people in Congress who the Republican Party and the Democratic Party has turned their backs on because they are not party people. But also, I need your help. I need you out there to start spreading the word. Because when we get into the White House, we will. But unless you tell the rest of the country about me, not just me, you, and start directing them towards me. That's fine if I get a couple thousand emails every morning instead of a couple hundred. That's fine. I will appreciate that from you all. I mean, when I realized that the guy was arguing about me, it kind of put a little glee in my heart and a smile on my face. So, yes, we can make real change. Yes, we can put the American people back in our government. Remember, Obama promised you change. He did. And I'm going to promise you the same change. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing Obama did. Obama went and replaced the Republican Party with the Democrat Party. Well, he's a party person. What do you expect? Me, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give you change. But where's my party? I don't have one, do I? It's the American people. And that's my power. That's my strength. Guess who I'm putting in the White House? The American people. I will put of the people back into our government. Because each and every one of us who will be there will believe that we have a government of the people, by the people, for the people. Not a Democrat Party, not a Republican Party. As a matter of fact, any congressman or senator who would come into my office and identify themselves as a Democrat or Republican, I'll throw them out. Because, to me, they weren't elected by the Democrat Party. They weren't elected by the Republican Party. And they aren't a representative of the parties. They forgot what they are. They are a representative of the American people from their states, their districts. So now, I'm asking you to get off your duff, basically, and start telling the world about me. Tell the whole world about me. I don't care if it's in England. I don't care if it's in France. I don't care if it's in Russia. I do get emails from people from different parts of the country now and the world. I don't care. Let the world know that the American people, we do have Americans. And our country will be every bit as great as it's always been. It's just that nobody really knows it except for us. Because we know where our greatness lies. Within us, within our heart. And we know where the power of the Constitution is. It's within each and every individual. And together, and only together, we will put the American people, of the people, back into our government. And please, Ron Paul, support me. You have no idea how important you are where you are and how badly you will be needed with the next term and the next president. So don't give up that seat. It is needed because we together will put the American people, of the people, for the people, by the people, into our government. And the Constitution will be the supreme law of the land. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is JD.